Carl here from Brrraaains Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's festive horror movie review time. The Mean One. Originally a parody trailer, The Mean One went viral, and that is enough these days to prompt someone to see dollar signs. So we got a feature-length horror comedy parodying the 2000 Jim Carrey-led How the Grinch Stole Christmas, which of course is an adaptation of the Dr. Seuss 1957 children's book. Directed by Stephen LaMorte and written by Flip and Finn Kobler. The Mean One stars David Howard Thornton, yes, that guy, Crystal Martin, Chase Mullins, John Bigham, Eric Baker, Flip Kobler, and Amy Schumacher. In the town of Newville, see what they did there, a young child named Cindy You-Know-Who witnesses her mother murdered at the hands of an intruder. Not just any intruder though, a green-skinned monster dressed like Santa. Yes, it is the Grinch, but of course, this film isn't going to risk the wrath of the Dr. Seuss Foundation, so any direct references are completely avoided. Instead, he's simply the Mean One, and no one believes Cindy's story afterwards. Can you blame them? 20 years later, Cindy and her father return to the town during the festive season on the suggestion of Cindy's therapist, hoping to put her demons to bed and deal with the shocking loss of her mother. They find a town unhappy to see her back, and a town very unwilling to celebrate Christmas, blaming her stories of a Christmas killer as the reason for many of the problems that befell the place. Two people who are particularly unhappy to see Cindy back is the would-be mayor looking to get elected and the town sheriff, desperate to not have Cindy start spreading her tales of a green-skinned killer. However, they and the rest of the townspeople are going to find out that there's more truth to her story than anyone could have thought. The Mean One is back, and he plans to make this a bloody Christmas indeed.
He's out there! What if the Christmas killer is back?
This town cannot go through another Christmas killer thing. Not again.
Us folks down in Newville, we liked Christmas a lot. But that thing that lives just north of Newville does not.
What is it?
The Mean One. He's slippery, he's elusive, he's a mean one, that mister.
I'm not gonna be a victim anymore. Time to roast this beast. You're a dead one, mister.
What is it about filmmakers parodying beloved stories, turning them into a horror movie and ignoring the fun factor that should exist? We've seen a lot of these over the recent years, even more and more coming, and The Mean One follows suit, choosing to be far more serious than it should be, but also proving that a fun trailer does not translate into a 93-minute long film. It is a chore to get through, and even the brilliance of David Howard Thornton, who you all know as Art the Clown, and he's playing the green creature here, even he can't stop the boredom setting in. Yet, on that front, I will say it's not a terrible film either. It has flashes of promise, moments that are enjoyable, some gory moments, enough tongue-in-cheek humour to raise some chuckles, and a solid cast. It's simply the case that all of this is strained and stretched over a runtime that is simply unnecessary. This means the entire thing feels uneven and the pacing of the experience suffers badly. You're left constantly waiting for the next potential bit of fun, only to get bogged down again and again and again in relationship drama or Cindy doing her investigation into the Mean One. I mean, how thrilling does that sound? If you're hoping for something like, say, Terrifier, but set at Christmas, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. Best bet? We're just waiting for it. Terrifier 3 next year. Just wait for that to come along and we'll get the fun Christmas horror we want. It is a middle-of-the-road movie, The Mean One. Does some things right, but does far too much wrong. And ultimately, it commits the biggest sin in the horror. It's boring. What do you reckon? You got any thoughts on it? You know what to do? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It is gratefully appreciated. You can find us over at gbhbl.com, our full website where reviews, news and so much more goes up daily. We're also on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads at gbhbl. Just search for gbhbl and you will find us out there. We also have merchandise on sale. You can access the shop via the website.